Hey everybody, I'm back with another video and yet another Thousand Eyes shirt. Over the last couple of weeks, we spent time talking about Thousand Eyes and the different agents that are out there. Those agents can help you out in your quest for digital experience monitoring. Whether it's in the cloud, whether it's on-prem, whether you're taking a look at agent-to-agent communication or agent-to-server communication, there is a use case for you. This week, we're going to recap. Wouldn't it be nice if administrators and engineers can take the amount of time that they use to troubleshoot the issues that are going on at an enterprise and take that time and apply it to something different, like making the organization better, bringing in new software, bringing in new hardware, doing different things with their skill set instead of just putting fires out? Because the majority of the time, that's what happens. You'd want to go in and you want to spend time learning and you want to spend time improving things and processes, but it doesn't happen. That time you spend it trying to make sure that the fires are put out, trying to make sure that connectivity is good, trying to make sure that users can get to applications and services because a new ticket came in with another complaint. This is where Thousand Eyes comes in, especially when you have layer 3 boundaries, especially when those issues are going out to the internet or coming into an organization, east to west across different segments. That is where you can utilize Thousand Eyes to minimize the amount of time you spend troubleshooting and to take that time and apply it to something good like making the organization better, elevating the organization, finding ways to save money. Those are all great things, but they take time. And the time you have, you're probably spending it troubleshooting and trying to fix things. So, over the last couple of weeks, we spoke about different agents that Thousand Eyes offers. 4 or 5 videos does not do justice to what Thousand Eyes can do. There is so much that we have yet to speak about, but we're going to do a little bit of a recap. Let's take a look at the dashboard real quick, just so we can see that we have 2 endpoints out there. It's my server here in the lab, as well as my laptop that I have upstairs. These dashboards are customizable. Let's go on to Internet Insights. This is where we can see the state of the internet. What is going on out there with different services, different apps, with different providers. We can see there are some outages that are affecting different tests. So all this information is correlated together, the tests that are in an organization. We can see all the information again for the providers and for the apps that are affected by these outages. This gives us a global picture of how the organization might be affected. Let's jump over to the cloud and enterprise agents. Again, the cloud agents are the ones that are out there hosted by us. And we can see different vantage points around the world. We have 3 agents that are running this test as the Zeros and One blog, Chicago, New York, and LA. Everything looks good so far for this particular test. Let's switch this over though. We're going to take a look now at Gmail, a service that a lot of people care about. So let's see that. We can see that here I have a mix of enterprise and cloud agents. So you can mix those together from the inside and the outside perspectives. You can see there was a little bit of an issue there. Let's drill in. So we see both of our agents are good, but let's take a look at here this issue. We have a receive error on the HTTP side from a European agent that's out there in Amsterdam. So that one was affected briefly. All the other ones look good. But we can see here that that was really on the service side because the network, that looks good. There is no loss there for all the agents that we have. Switching over to our endpoint side of the house, let's take a look at our endpoint agents. The first thing we see is the experience that we have as those agents are browsing around. So we have one agent, which is my laptop. We can see a couple of websites that I went to that I recorded information for. We saw it looks like CNN.com had issues there. What is this error? Drilling in, we can see information on our machine, the connectivity that we have, what is the signal that we have, and what happened on the way to the destination. It looks like an operation was aborted due to the user action. So that was just me killing the connection to that website as it was loading. Wireless information. There is so much information that we can grab on from these endpoints. These endpoints might be calling you, and this is the place to go. We have some scheduled tests over to the ZTNA side. We have a ZTNA app, my FMC. We're taking a look at that as well. These scheduled tests are the ones that run. So this is not a browser test. We can see everything looks good here. There are no network issues. The HTTP looks good. Everything was reachable. No issues for this particular app that I'm monitoring from the endpoint perspective. Everything looks good there. So you can set these up for your endpoints at your organization, especially for the important applications and services that you care about. Things that are important are definitely destinations that you want ThousandEyes to keep an eye on. ThousandEyes is here to help. What is the experience your users are having? What is the experience your endpoints have, whether they're outside of the organization or inside? We can see all of that. Take some time and take a look at ThousandEyes.